See these surfers just always wanting to start strong in the heat, get the momentum, start building. We're off and running.
We're always loving our time here in the state of Victoria as we have some catching up to do. Jake Marshall getting this wave during the break.
Yeah, Jake, look at this thing stretching out down the line. The tall natural footer from the USA just cutting back into the whitewash, looking to finish off strong. Through the inside, the wave stands up. Jake gets the foam hit and the completion, not too bad. This was Matty McGillivray. So just a soft little cut back to start things off, and another. Obviously Matty saw something down the line here. That's a better swoop on the third. Now the wave starts to stand up a bit. Matty throws everything at it on these inside sections. Nice layback hit and another. So a long ride. Ended up being multiple turns on this wave. Every time you need to deal with all that whitewash, it's, you know, it's like getting in the ring with a boxer. You're sort of getting bounded from every direction, trying to keep control. But this second wave, foamy, but looks like it's standing up.
There's the chip in. Section takes out Gentil.
Just got his hands up in time.
And now McGillivray throwing down the wrap. Another sweep from McGillivray representing Jeffreys Bay, South Africa. Big bowling section. He gets there right on time. And now on the hunt for another big move. McGillivray shuts it down.
On that outside turn, and this is Matty McGillivray's. He got straight off the ski, straight into this wave, and this thing just kept giving him sections all the way down the line. It was a little sleepy at the start, but then through this inside part here, this is where Matty got to work with a beautiful first turn here. Watch this. Bang! Great timing. And then you thought, man, that wave might be over, but no, it produced some more down the line. He stuck with it, gets another hit. Throws the tail out, a little bit of progression there. That wave comes through at a 6.83. Love that turn. Really critical. And then see how he just de-weights and comes down, drops down just a millisecond before the lip explodes. If he had been 1 second later, that board.
Jake Marshall will begin his S-turn through the foamy part of the flats here. But it's already starting to move quickly. Gets his board on top of the whitewater and rides away. 4.17 on Jake's opener. Let's hear from somebody in a moment, a special guest, one of the most famous humans on the planet when it comes to competing on the World Tour. Great performance from Kelly Slater, hanging out with Laura Enever. Bell's event like this, and its 60th edition. We talking about Kelly kind of going back through his mind of reflecting on those early memories. What about you, Richie? Those rookie starts out here at Bell's? Get to that in a moment. As McGillivray has a lot of foam on the face here. Times the snap well. Gets out in front, so he's got to wrap his way back into the power source. Big section. There's that airdrop. Can he get one more? He'll just pack the closeout and punch out the back. He did well with what he had there. The wave at Bell's. Day like today, it's taking you for a ride. Managing all that speed well, and Matty really picking his points well to really hit it off the lip.
Yeah, watch this. Bang. Slams it off the lip here. Keep saying it's so difficult with all this froth and foam on the face. And watch this one. Bang! Projects down the line as he hits it, and then really had not much choice but to just pull through the back on that one. But I think all the points are right there on this turn. You can see didn't over-rotate off the lip, kept the nose of the board pointing down the line. Again, that's that little airdrop, and manages to stay in control straight back on the fins to engage right into that bottom turn, but that wave just shut down in front of him.
And it's smart to stay nice and warm, especially if you have multiple heats like Connor O'Leary's going to have today. Connor finishing in second behind Kelly in the previous heat is into the round of 32. As we watch the rookie, Ian Gentil, lay into that oncoming section, and he'll have to eject. Nice approach there, that pin drop, to try to create some space over all that water. You can see even the slopey open face, but a wave here at Bell's, it still packs a punch.
Yeah, it was a nice looking wave from the start. Stood up, no problem driving around that first section, then just hits the little layback hit off the foam, but there wasn't really much after that on offer, so Ian just hits the eject.
Let's get caught up with this one. Ian Gentil on his last wave.
Okay, so this is Ian. We know he needs a decent score to get himself out of trouble in this heat. And a big, slopey, open face ahead of him. So just patiently waiting, watching down the line, getting ready to pick his moment. Now the wave stands up and over, projection right down the line.
That's a flashback here. Jake Marshall getting underway quickly here.
Oh, man, that was a huge turn on the outside. The judges are going to be loving that. Big swooping cut back into the whitewash for Jake. Just biding his time here. The surfers have got to look, kind of make this somehow downtime look interesting and patiently wait as that next little section pops up and he gets to the finish.
Right into a wrapping turn. Live action. Matty McGillivray, heat leader. And the South African just fades down to the bottom of the wave, quickly throws up the vertical. And that wave's going to shut down. Low score is a 6.5 for Matty. So his situation will probably stay the same. Jake Marshall looking for an 8.23 to take the lead.
That combination that works.
Let's get caught up with the last of Matty McGillivray.
Oh, great swooping carve to start things off. Matty, I love how he's transitioning and keeping his speed from one maneuver into the next. So watch this, just bouncing off the foam, straight onto that toe side rail again, working to keep all that speed up and just keeping the flow there. Times that snap really well. Joe, in the conditions today, it's...
The trials final was pretty wild and a lot of similarities to what we have today. There's some big names that Kobe had to get past, like longtime CT standout Nicky Van Dyke. Coming off the carve, snapping that oncoming section. And now building up some board speed is Gentil, laid back off the lip. And there's a quiet little celebration from the Maui boy. Let's take another look.
Yeah, gets the fade in and positions himself as this wave starts to stand up through the bowl. First sweeping turn, bang, hits that lip and then comes down this little section and then it produces again. This final turn, I feel like, is the money turn there. Just really grinding through the tail on the board. Got a little squirrely, but he controlled it. Just caught on his toes a little bit there. Behind him, this is Jake Marshall. So on the wave after Ian's, straight up into the pocket. Nice tidy turn, stays in control. Managing this midsection, looking down the line. At this point, the surfers are going, okay, I might as well ride out, get the ski back, try and get some more points. And here we go, Jake attacking this section. Gets the layback hammer as a finish.
And now hitting the 5-minute mark. Opportunity setting up right out front. Gentil rolling in. Can see the whole slope of this wave. Almost like you're snowboarding to kick it off. Then going off the oncoming section is Gentil. Just filling in the gaps. Swinging off the bottom. Nice arcing turn for Ian. Now he's starting to just run after a potential finish. Weightless on the connection, controls it well, and Gentil's feeling it.
So we see the replay here. Ian just hanging on through that carve to open things up. Did well to get up on top of the lip on that one. Drives down the line. He could see all this opportunity towards the end of the wave as it starts to stand up again. Gets another smooth carve off the lip. All the way to the inside. He knew at this point he just needed to finish the wave. And a great finish. This gives you a good indication of just how much ocean is moving around. Big line up here. Jake, he's going to get a chance.
He'll choose this wave. Is it going to help him out at all? It's staying a little bit slow at the moment. But now it's starting to show itself. Nice patience for Marshall. Bigger section growing in front of him. Goes for the float. Needs an 8.14, and that one is not going to help him out. It shuts down here in heat number 4. And will take a 33rd and a whole lot of pressure into Margaret River to survive the cut. Ian Gentil will go down swing. 7-0-7, 6-1-7 to battle back. Matty McGillivray and Gentil moving on into the round of 32 to compete again later on today on Easter Sunday.